health and wellness coach, as you know, because you are in this training because you just joined the best team on the planet, if I do say so myself, the Fearless Empire, where we are all about helping as many people as possible and doing it for the kingdom and putting our families first, God first, then our families, and just helping, again, as many people as possible, including our coaches and yourself, be able to be home if that's a goal for you, or just financial goals, whatever they are. We are here to do it together as a team, to lift each other up and to be a part of this in this incredible journey and opportunity. Guys, you are literally part of a top team. Like, you can walk away right now and go tell your friends and your family that you just joined a top team in Beachbody. We are a 15-star diamond team out of 450,000 coaches. There are only 48 in the entire company. We are one of those teams. We are a 2-time elite team. Guys, elite means that we are in the top 0.0001% of the company. I mean, it's insane. And that is what the Fearless Empire is all about. We are about helping as many people as possible, reaching big goals, looking at our vision boards, and making our dreams a reality. So welcome again to the best team on the planet. We are so excited that you are here. And this training is just going to help you. So dive in. Do not blow this training off. Don't start it and not finish it, because what does that say about you and how you're going to do your business? You need to pour yourself into this. And with that said, you don't have to wait to sign people up until you're done with this training. Guys, I had zero training at all, okay? So my coach was an amazing coach, but she was still learning. We didn't have any training, and so I dove in. I was actually on the phone with Coach Relations maybe every day when I started. I'm hoping that this training helps you not have to do that. But the truth is that the only person in this business that is going to succeed for you is you. So you need to put yourself out there. You need to dive in. You need to learn. You need to decide that you're going to go here. And so you're going to take step A, B, and C to get there. Okay? So pour into this, like I said. Also, whatever pace you want to go, you need to communicate to your coach and ask if you can set up a get started right call. Whatever pace you want to go, your coach is going to match. So for me, if you tell me that you want to walk, I'm going to walk. If you tell me you want to run, I'm going to run with you. We're going to meet like bi-weekly. We're going to talk about your goals more because you're in it more and you're going to have more questions. And if you want to sprint, we're going to be talking a lot because I'm all about helping you make whatever you want happen. But it's going to take work. It might not be quick. You are not part of a get-rich-quick scheme. So buckle up, because you might work a lot now for little so that you cannot have to work so hard later for a lot. And know that it takes time. I was a fast grower. I'll share my story. But some of my coaches that were not fast growers are some of my top earners. So just because you move fast doesn't mean anything in the long run. It just depends on where your market's at when you start, okay? So let me just share a little bit about my story and my heart so you guys kind of know the background of this team. I started with Beachbody as a customer when I had gained 50 pounds from having my son. And honestly, it was humiliating. I couldn't fit into any of my clothes. Some of you know how that feels. Some of you are still on your journey. I know I'm kind of always on my journey a little bit, but I've definitely made a lot of progress because to this date, I've lost 56 pounds. I just had my daughter, Kira, and 4 weeks after having her, I was down to my pre-pregnancy weight. Thank you, Beachbody, right? But I will say that when I started, I was a customer. I needed to lose 50 pounds, and I lost 9 pounds and 11 inches in my first round doing the 21-day fix and Shakeology, and I was hooked. I also saw how challenge groups were done and thought, man, I think I could do that. Like, here's the deal, you guys. You don't have to be an expert coach, right? You don't. I'm not certified in personal training or nutrition, but I'm a really good encourager. And if you have the gift of encouragement, you are in the right place because you can coach people, you can help them, you can pray for them, and you can encourage them like there's no tomorrow, okay? So dive into that. But I decided after I went to a Super Saturday event, you're going to hear about those. They're so important to go to and bring guests. But I decided to go to this event just because as a customer, I wanted to do a big fun workout with everyone because that's what was advertised. And I went and I saw my coach's upline coach speak. And she talked about how she had kind of come from nothing and built this business and how it was a ministry for her. And at the time, I was working full-time, 50 hours a week outside the home with a 1-year-old. And I was working in ministry, and I loved my job at church. I loved it. But I had a 1-year-old that was going, no, mommy, no church, when I would go and pick him up from daycare and go back to church to work because I was never done. And my heart broke. And I was praying about an opportunity. And then she said, this is a way for me to be a full-time stay-at-home mom and to make a full-time income. And I thought, I could do that. I could stay at home. I could make a full-time income. I could pour into this. I could be a good mom. I could put my family first in ministry and make them my number one ministry. And this coaching thing could still be a ministry. God can use me. I don't have to work at a church to be used for the kingdom. And so I prayed over it. 2 weeks later, felt the calling, signed up as a coach, and I was terrified. Any of you guys out there, I'm sure, are terrified, right? Like, it's scary to do something new. Change is scary. New things are hard sometimes, but I was fearless in my actions. I was shaking the first time I talked to a customer, you guys, shaking. I had to kind of figure out how to sign up people on my own. I learned what Emerald was. I learned what Diamond was. You should by now have done the Coach Online Office training, so you know what those terms mean too. But I remember sitting there going, I'm going to get to Diamond. That's my first stop. I'm going to do it. And Emerald, it's just 2 people. So I knew that was like a no-brainer. I'm going to make that happen. But Diamond is my first big milestone, and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it quick because I had the market. Remember, I worked in a church, a large church. They saw me lose weight. So I was ready. I was shaking, but I was ready. The first 10 people I talked to, you guys, they all said no. I remember thinking, we're going to do this together. We're going to build an empire, and it's going to be amazing. And they were like, that's really cool for you, but it's not my gig. And that's okay, guys. You are going to talk to a lot of people that are on your dream team list that are going to say no to you. And there's a couple things with that. I prayed over my relationships. The people that said no to me and still haven't joined were not supposed to. The people that were supposed to join never would have dreamed they would have, but they did, and they were the right people. Another thing I want to tell you is that 12 out of my 16 coaches that are diamonds first told me no at least twice. My top coach in the company, in our business, she told me no twice and told me I was part of a pyramid scheme. And then she ended up joining, and she ended up loving it, helping a lot of people and making a great income for her family. Guys, people are going to say no to you. You need to put on your armor. You need to be okay with it. I have hundreds of people say no to me daily. But just because hundreds of people say no, or I guess I should say weekly, but just because they say no to me, it doesn't change my why. My why was to be able to be home with my kids. My why was to be able to provide for my family. I am doing that. I'm living that why, right? So let that drive you. Know your why. And guys, helping people is a great thing, but that's what we do as coaches. So your why needs to be something else. Okay? So with that said, in 24 days, I went diamond. I went diamond as a coach. I was so excited, but I knew that was just the beginning. 6 months later, I went 2-star. Which is amazing because once you hit 2-star, you get quarterly bonuses and they just go up and up and up. The 15-star bonus is $47,000. It's amazing. So I knew that I was at another big milestone. Also in 6 months, I had replaced my full-time monthly 50-hour-a-week income. Pretty cool, right? That might not happen for you right away, but it will happen for you overall if that's a goal. So I was able to do that. I was able to go home and be home, but I wasn't done, and I'm still not done. There's still people out there to help. Obesity is still a huge issue in America. I still have so many people to give my time to and to minister to. In 9 months, I hit 7-star. In 1 year, I hit 10-star. And when I say me, it's really the team. So TFE hit 10-star in a year. And in 23 months, we became a 15-star diamond team. Guys, that is the second fastest anybody in the company has ever done that. Guys, God is blessing this team. You are part of an incredible team. So again, pour your heart and soul into this. And remember, you do not need to go through all of this training before you start signing people up. You believe in this. You know that it works. You know that it is healthy. And you know people that need help. So start with the first vital and invite. Okay? Pour into your warm market. Pour into your hot market, which is your family and super close friends, and invite them to this opportunity and start making a list of your dream team, okay? Because it is so important that you just start getting the word out that you are doing this incredible journey, and you want to bring people along with you, and you want to help them. So again, welcome to this awesome team. Welcome to this training. So glad you are here. Let's change lives and conquer this together. So proud of you.